What's up, y'all? It's EKM with WichitaPromo. I'm up here at Parallel Studios back with another podcast. We got another special guest in the building. I'll let him introduce himself.
krappyDaMfDogg, you know who it is, a.k.a. Ola Goofy. And,
Yes,
nice
sir.
to be here for real.
Yes, sir. Man, I appreciate you, bro, because you really one of the, not only the top supporters of the page, but just one of the top supporters of the city. I feel like you one of the few artists in the city that's not afraid to, show love. You be tapping in with everybody, fucking with everybody's music, sharing, supporting.
I feel like I don't tap in enough. Like that was my thing, because I'd be getting nervous. I'll make up excuses and stuff.
Yeah.
But I always want to be a fan. I'm a fan of the music first. I'm a huge when anybody is want to be creative.
Yeah.
I want to show support to that. I want to see real growth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, I appreciate seeing that, bro, because it really do take a confidence and a love for this shit. You know what I mean? To support the other artists in the city.
That really means a lot for real.
Yeah, for sure, bro. First off, are you born here in Wichita?
Yeah, I was born here in
Okay.
Wichita, but I was mostly raised in Winfield. It's an hour away.
Yeah. Man, what got you into music in the first place?
A little low key, I'm a movie buff. So
Yeah.
whenever I watched School of Rock, I wanted to be like Jack Black
Okay.
energy. I wanted to be a rocker.
Yeah.
But what got me into rap was Lil Wayne, Tech Nine,
Yeah.
ICP, their energy, their storytelling. And so whenever I was getting into poetry, I was like, okay, just let's slap a beat to it and let's see
Yeah.
what it is. And I got better and better over time. I always think I have room to grow. I
Yeah.
really try to do better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that for sure. How do you think your music has evolved since you started?
I think it hit a certain levels that I don't see, maybe personally, but when
Yeah.
people come up to me and for instance, everyone fucks with Anything Can Happen.
Yeah.
Everyone loves the energy of that song. I can't wait to I'm hoping to do a music video for it sometime soon. But
Hell yeah. How did you get the name?
I thought it was a funny play on word.
Yeah.
But I sometimes I'd be scrolling through Pinterest, through all sorts of trying to find inspirationals, because especially when it comes to naming stuff, it's hard for me. But yeah, I thought it was the simplest thing. I was like, anything can happen, or anything
Yeah.
can happen.
Yeah.
Especially whenever I was listening to the beat, I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. What's some of your musical inspirations and stuff?
Previously, like I said, it was mostly Tech Nine and ICP.
Yeah.
I still be repping the Juggalo name. Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
But yeah, mostly I'd be listening to Suicide Boys hella.
Okay. Yeah.
That's where I really kind of got my drive, and when it comes to lyricism and beats, and I'm trying not to overthink it. But yeah, Kendrick and J. Cole.
I feel that. Hell yeah. I told you off camera, bro. I checked out ICP for the first time in my life today.
Yeah.
I'd never heard the music.
What
I
was
knew the name.
first song.
I don't even know, bro. I went through the top 10 on Spotify. Whatever the top 10 were.
Okay,
I just went
probably
through it.
Net and Game. Probably.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
I'm trying to think of others. Net and Game's the first one anybody's gonna say, and I'm Halls of Illusions. Come on, bro. Halls of
Yeah.
Illusions is a chaotic one.
Yeah. See, I listen to I say this is crazy. It's crazy to a mainstream music fan, but there's a lot crazier, more obscure shit. But I listen to Death Grips and JPEG Mafia and
I love JPEG.
Injury Reserve and shit like that. And I know that to some people that's kind of out there. So when I was going into ICP, I was thinking these are pioneers of some kind of different shit. So I was like, I'm gonna hear something fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
And when I turned it
absolutely.
on, I was like, the lyrics are definitely out there, but I could see how I could vibe to it. I was like, it's not that crazy. I could get into it. It didn't freak me out like I thought it was going to.
Oh man,
So I would
it
definitely
freaks so
have to
many
dive in
people
further.
out.
Yeah.
They're like, what? Tie his what to what and fall off the building?
Yeah, they say some crazy shit for sure. What even is the culture around that? Because I know their fan base has literally built into an entire culture and a family. What's that like? I don't know anything about all that.
Oh man, it's it's a tight knit thing. Like you said,
Yeah.
it's a family. Whenever I went to, the best way to explain it, I went to see them for the first time at the Cotillion.
Yeah.
All juggalos are gonna be there, so you see everyone face painted up,
Yeah.
like clowns and stuff. And the first time I walked into that building, bro I don't even know this dude, but bro comes up, jumps on me, gives me a big old hug, and I'm like spinning around, giving him a big old hug. He's like, "Man, I love you too."
Yeah.
So like that's really the first fundamental is just that love, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like because we all come from different types of life, and regardless, like we may not have walked a mile in your shoes,
Yeah.
but struggle is real out here, and like it's always good to receive that kind of love, and be like,
Yeah,
"Hey man,
yeah.
it's hard out here, but we good."
Hell
We
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. I kind of relate to that in a sense that, like, I feel like damn near every concert I've went to, that's kind of the vibe you get because you're really in a music is so vulnerable and you connect to it so deeply
Oh yeah.
sometimes. And you get into a room with people who connected to the same thing as you. I just recently, like 2-3 days ago, I went and saw Mike, who's like one of my biggest inspirations personally. And
How was
it's
that?
like that feeling. That shit was crazy, bro. That was my third time seeing him. Every time I feel like in my personal opinion, I feel like he's one of the best performers I've ever seen because he just gets the crowd so engaged. It's crazy.
Yeah, I saw that on your story. How you said he was
Yeah.
like very interactive, and that's something I
Yeah.
want to tap into.
Yeah. It's a crazy experience, but I feel like every time I leave something like that, going and seeing somebody that, you know, I've seen Mike multiple times. I saw Niante and El Custo with them in 454, which was crazy. I've seen Freddie Gibbs with them. I've seen Red Veil. Like anytime I
Red
go to
Veil.
some shit like that, it leaves me so motivated.
Oh,
I come
yeah.
back home ready to work. Like
Oh
that
yeah,
shit's so crazy.
absolutely. I understand that.
But I do feel like the thing you were saying with the ICP, where like when you get in a room with something where you're like inspired by that music, you connect with it deeply, and you in a room with people who feel that same way, you damn near feel like a family. You get in there and everybody's so cool with each other. Everybody's tight. It's cool as fuck.
It is so cool, and like, and it used to be like. At one point, I know it was more gate kept than when
Yeah.
I became like a fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But whenever like I want to say 2017 was like the best time to start figuring out who they were. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because like they were being very acceptive, especially when.
Bro, don't they got a podcast now?
Oh yeah,
That's
Shaggy
crazy.
2Dope podcast. That would be something I'd love to hop on because Shaggy 2Dope is like my favorite member.
Hell yeah.
And he is the funniest dude on this planet of the earth.
Yeah, yeah. I've definitely seen podcast clips with him and shit. Hell yeah. What type of music was like your family listening to when you were growing up?
Believe it or not, we would be listening to everything, but like
Yeah.
country for starters.
Yeah.
Like go George Strait, you know.
Yeah.
And but when you dive a little deeper, my mom put me on like hella rock music, so we were always listening to
Yeah.
Aerosmith.
Hell yeah.
And then my older brother, he was listening to 50, and then my whole family became 50 Cent fans. So
Yeah, yeah.
so that became a thing for a very long time. I didn't get it at first. I was always like late to music taste because I was
Yeah.
always particular, but like, yeah, 50 is where it's at though.
Yeah, I feel that. 50 has such a crazy run, bro. When I was a kid, there was like 2 runs that stuck out, or really 3 if you can include like Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
There was
yeah.
that era of Chris Brown, 50 Cent, and Lil Wayne where they were on every fucking song. Like it was
yeah.
almost annoying, even if you were a fan. You were like, this motherfucker got another. Like, god damn, that shit's crazy. But yeah,
Lil Wayne being on the radio like all the time.
man, bro, Wayne was on every song, and it wasn't even just rap. Bro was hopping on every
Everything.
song. That was crazy. Such a run. When you make music, what's your like process like? Like, are you like a freestyle punching artist? You write it out? Like, what's the process of making a
I
song?
like to write it out. I like to I started into poetry, so I love
Yeah.
my penmanship even more. I try to work on my freestyling. I'm never knock an opportunity to be like if somebody asks me to spit like a couple bars. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, like I like to write. I like to write how I'm feeling, my experiences, and I'm such a movie buff, so like I be trying to
Yeah.
throw like cultural references like that too. Like
What's some of your favorite movies?
I mentioned School of Rock by
Yeah.
Jack Black. He the reason why I love that movie so much is because that dude really is like trying to put on people's gifts. Like, oh man, like if you can't sing, what can you do? You can manage.
Yeah.
You know how to make that money. Let's get that money going. Like you fashion. Okay, let's learn that fashion. And then
Yeah.
you know, like if there was more teachers like that found every subject for kids, you know,
Yeah.
can go anywhere they want, you know. My other favorite movie, Fight Club.
Okay,
I
yeah.
like dark and gritty. I like Chucky movies.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm an anime buff, so like old school Akira says
Yeah.
it's an obscure anime, but like everyone loves it.
Hell yeah, I feel you. Who are some of the people like that you cook music with a lot and collab with, whether that be rappers, producers, anything?
My homies, shout out Zarius and Little Simi.
Yeah.
They my homies. We started taking this thing seriously. Like
Hell
Zarius,
yeah.
he helped me get on my first shows and stuff. But yeah, we would be like cooking together. We would send each other verses or songs.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying. That one of my biggest goals this year was really like go out and network, get some know some people. I tapped in with Laylo.
Yeah.
Bandini hit me up. That was hella cool. He's a super cool dude.
Hell yeah.
And I feel a little late in the game, but like Mosh True,
Yeah.
he hit me
Yeah.
up, and I was gonna go to the studio. And then I haven't hit him back up since, and I felt bad about that. But I'm
Nah,
gonna hit him
yeah,
up
yeah,
whenever I
yeah.
can.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. Free Mosh True. Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
much
yeah.
true.
Man, how'd you get tapped in with Parallel?
Uh, I know there was another artist that came here, and he was posting about them. But my homie Destiny, she paid for my first 2 hour sessions, and then came up here, and Plainview was here. He was helping us cook, and I thought that was like one of the best
Hell yeah.
experiences. So I kept on coming here ever since.
Hell yeah, man. It's a cool spot. I've been fucking with it, man. How do you find your beats?
I like to go through BeatStars, but I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
tap in with more local producers. Like
Hell yeah.
the first one I hit up was Sojo.
Yeah.
I got a producer down in Texas. His name is Drag.
Yeah.
He's really really big in the game right now. If you don't know who like Doom Shop is,
Okay.
like Freddie Dread and
Okay, yeah.
them type of people. Oh, Solze is one of my definite favorite rappers from Texas ever. Paid Every Day is a good song. He dropped a new album, Never Doubt. That was
Hell
good
yeah.
shit.
Hell yeah. Man, we got some crazy local producers right now. I be trying to shout them out every chance I get. At this point, we got like 20.
20.
Yeah, we've been
I feel
going
like
crazy.
that's not enough.
Not 20 that I know and go to. So that's crazy, man. We doing some shit right now. Have you ever tried to get into production yourself?
I'll be thinking about it. I got a keyboard at home that I'm trying to learn.
Yeah.
But it's a learning process. I
Man,
know when
it
I'm
is.
ready, it'll come.
Yeah, I feel you. I've been kind of dabbling in it lately, but it's real slow because it's not easy.
You got like a launch pad or something, because
Yeah.
that would be like one of the first things I wanted to do is like learn how to chop and sample.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that
Yeah.
was just one of the biggest fundamentals in hip hop. I was
Man,
thinking.
I feel that. I go to Soho for exactly that, but I love them. My personal favorite producer of all time is Alchemist, so I love them like
Alchemist,
drumless sample beats, and I almost feel bad going to local producers and being like, just chop the sample and send it to me. Don't do no other shit, because they want to pop their shit and put the drums and the 808s and do all this, and I'm just like, nah, just the sample. That's
the
it.
sample.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, I asked Soho for a very particular sample.
Yeah.
Because there was this whole thing where people were going off about like, oh yeah, samples ain't really hitting it now. Like it's
samples
getting
are my shit.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, and people saying like it's getting too simple now, and I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. We're just not diving deep enough then. Like there ain't no way you're gonna be saying that. And Joey Badass, yeah, Alchemist, and like even
Yeah.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Go back to Igor, bro. Like Igor has like
Oh, yeah.
many beautiful samples. Oh
Hell
my goodness.
yeah. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah. What do you think a scrappy beat sounds like? Like if somebody was gonna make a tight beat for you on YouTube right now, how would you describe that shit?
I would anything that Juicy J
Yeah.
or Project Pat would want to hop on.
Yeah.
Something soft but also hard and gritty. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I feel that.
like, and if you got a soulful sample, make it jump. That's all I ask.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You got any favorite performances you've done?
I want to say my first few actually. Monica House.
Yeah,
Was the
yeah.
first place I want to say I've been to that was my own performance. I thought that was so fun. I was
Yeah.
trying to catch everybody's performances. I saw Be Quiet there. He was getting so turned up. But yeah, trying to think. I wanted to come to more Humble Greatness shows, but
Yeah.
I want to say the last one I went to.
Yeah. I feel that.
That was my favorite.
That shit was a
definitely.
good time. Yeah. Is there any like venues in town that you really want to perform at? Because we got some crazy ones starting to open up.
Uh, I'd like to know more. Like, cause I wanted to perform more at Kirby's and
Yeah,
Lions
Kirby's
Lounge.
is dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, both places are very, very dope.
yeah, yeah.
And other than the bigger ones, hopefully maybe like the Wave or the Cotillion
Yeah,
one
yeah,
day.
that's the
Like
one that kind
those
of
are my
sticks out of
goals.
my mind. I feel like performing as an artist on that outdoor stage at Wave would be hella hard,
Oh
man.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
such a cool looking venue and shit. Fill that up. It's such a big crowd. Man, that'd be cool.
I also wanted to do like boiler room type stuff.
Yeah, hell
Like
yeah.
I always thought that was cool, and I saw like All American Rejects doing like
Yeah,
backyard shows, like, and
yeah.
that's going on. And I was like, man, that is like the
Man,
coolest thing ever.
have you seen what Midtopia does here in town with like the live sessions? It's almost like a tiny desk.
Oh man, I need to
That
see
shit's
that.
cool as hell. Yeah,
They
that
bring
shit
out
cool.
instrumentals and everything.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
LSP
cool.
got one that goes crazy. Yeah,
You know, you definitely gotta send that to me. I want to check that
for
out.
sure. Yeah, man. If you could like open for any artist on the road, who do you think it would be? Because I always try to. I feel like in town it's a lot of like popularity contest shit going on. Where I feel
Mm,
like the best route is if you bring a famous artist here in town, the opener should sound like that artist a little bit.
mhm,
Like you should be
mhm.
reaching for that fan base so the show goes smooth. Everybody is mutually beneficial and gains from it.
Like, oh well, I'm definitely gonna say Tech 9 because he
Yeah,
comes to Wichita
a lot.
like a lot. Yes, Wichita loves Tech 9. And I
Hell
love
yeah.
that. So there was this artist named Lucid. He opened up for
Yeah.
Tech 9,
Yeah.
and that's how I saw him for the first time. So like, whenever you mentioned that, that's like the
Hell
first
yeah.
like first thing I was thinking about.
Yeah, yeah. That seems pretty reachable too. Cause like you said, Wichita loves Tech 9.
Mhm.
He has to come back
He
again.
has to come back, bro.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Man, if you could like travel anywhere outside of Wichita, where do you think you would go with the music?
uh, I want to say as far as Louisiana, because like that's where a lot of good like dance music
Yeah.
comes from. That's where I try to reach for my roots and stuff like
Yeah.
that's just a personal thing. But yeah, like I don't know. I wanted to go as far as Nashville too, because that's where
Yeah.
my homie Zarius was staying at.
Okay.
But now he moved to Texas, so I'm like, man, I want to follow you wherever. So
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. You have a favorite song of your own?
I got a couple. I want to say "Still Tripping."
Okay.
That's one of my favorites. Um, on the Scrapadelic Odyssey mixtape that hopefully will be dropped very very soon.
Yeah.
I got "Anything Can Happen," "At Peace at Ease." That's one of my favorites. "Old School Play." That's another track. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Outside of that, "Dopamine" was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
"Smell the Roses," like that was one of my like first stoner songs, like real stoner songs I was trying to aim for.
Hell yeah.
And mm, Black Air Force Energy, everyone keeps on telling me they like that, and
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't get it at first, but everyone was telling me it was so good, and I was like, okay, yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I feel you.
You tell me it's good, I believe it's
Yeah.
good.
What's the vault look like? You got like a bunch of unreleased songs sitting?
So far the vault just mostly looks like the mixtape. I
Yeah.
keep on talking about it, and I've been promoting it for a year and a half now. And it's really close there. I'm just trying to get a couple more features done,
Yeah.
and then it's gonna be right there. It's just mostly gonna be music videos and content after that.
Hell yeah. What do you think about like first off, how do you promote your music? Like how do you go around trying to get a song out there?
I try my best to make videos,
Yeah.
like mostly music videos, and try to chop them up from there.
Yeah.
I was thinking about like really starting to make memes with them. Like
Yeah, yeah.
that's how I see like people really tapping into music.
Yeah.
Like if there's something that's sinking and or if it's funny, or if it reaches you,
Yeah.
then people be like, oh, what's that song? Either get to the comments, or either way they're gonna get to the
Yeah.
YouTube or Spotify.
Man, I've been kind of feeling lately, and let me know what you think on it. But I almost feel like as an artist right now, music videos, especially like them really good produced music videos, are so fucking expensive.
So
Like it
expensive.
takes a lot, bro.
Oh yeah.
It takes a lot of time to put them together and shit too. Even if you do it yourself,
Mhm.
if you trying to add like VFX and do all this crazy shit, like it takes so much time, so much money. And I almost feel like as an artist today, I almost feel like it's more beneficial to literally like take this camera instead of shooting a full music video. flip this motherfucker to the side, shoot like, 15, 20 TikToks to a song, and spend those hundreds of dollars that I was gonna like put towards the music video. Just put some ads in. Get that bitch jumping. Like, I feel like it's almost like music videos nowadays. I still love music videos because it adds to the art. It adds to like it gives a nice vision and adds to the feeling of the song. But I feel like those like short form contents where you're just rapping into the camera with the words at the bottom and it drops, like that shit damn near does more views every time now.
Every time,
it's
especially when you're putting lyrics to the video.
Yeah.
That is one of the best ways for sure. And one of the easier ways to do it too, like how I think about it, because whenever I was making my first music videos, all the music videos that I have on my YouTube, me and my friends just made on my phone, really simple, Also, just repeat those, chop up those parts of those music videos, and add those lyrics, put those as reels.
Hell yeah!
I don't see any difference from there in a way. But yeah, like really promoting when it comes to like visual content, that is one of the best ways, especially when you're like consistent.
Yeah.
I think Laylo's like one of the most consistent.
Bro, Laylo's the one who, so Keontre and Laylo are the two that really put me on to doing that content shit. Keontre's really fucking good at it.
Really, really good, yes.
Like, I don't know what it is, bro. He's great on like camera at like hosting shit. Like, he's my go-to dude on like a co-host for the podcast because he's just so good at like just going like on the camera.
He was like one of the first artists I saw on your page. I thought that was really cool. I like his dance moves and everything. He made it easy to become a fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's my guy. But I kind of saw it from him, and then I was having a conversation with Laylo one day because he does really good at putting out that content. And I was like, man, I'm just not good at that. Like, I don't have the personality of like looking into a camera and talking to it. I'm not a YouTuber. That's not my thing.
That's not my thing.
I'm really bad at that shit. I feel awkward as fuck when I do it. Like, bro, there's nothing worse in the world than doing them food reviews.
Yeah, really.
That shit's so weird, bro. I'm looking down at myself eating. Like, it's shit on my face while I'm trying to talk. It's so fucking awkward, bro. I hate that shit. I'm sitting there editing, listening to myself chew. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? This is terrible.
just start doing ASMRs. That's obviously the next move, right?
It's so awkward, but I'm just not good at that shit. But I had that conversation with Laylo, and he's like, bro, you just overthinking it. I set my phone on my stove, and I rap to it for a minute, and then I drop it. And I was like, that's real.
That's real.
Because I feel like the biggest shit right now just be the most just like natural shit.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like all of my posts that do the best are literally just me like at the studio. And I'm like, hold on, let me set my phone down. I rap to it real quick, post it. That shit does better than any of my videos ever have. It's crazy.
It's crazy. That's what I started doing. Like really simple, like I used my headphone mic and I was on BandLab for like my first little project.
Yeah.
And then like afterwards, like before then, I was always like not really dropping music, but like I was just on my laptop with a microphone. Like, and that was just my practice session. I just wanted to see what was going.
Yeah. I just got put on to BandLab because somebody was telling me, I was saying how like I'm not really a freestyle artist. I'm not very good at coming up with shit off the top of my head. I can write fast, but if you just turn on a beat, I can't just start going like that. And I want to figure out I want to learn and get better at that shit. And somebody told me like, bro, why are you still writing? Just get on BandLab. And I was like, damn, I don't know why I never thought, put the beat into BandLab, freestyle till the song's done. Just do it over and over and over, just punching in bars until it sounds good. And then like take that shit into the studio and do it for real. I'm like, damn, absolutely. I don't know why I wasn't doing that, because that's how you learn how to freestyle. Just fucking do it.
Now you mentioned it, I guess that's one of the ways I need to start doing, because like that's how I started. But either that or I'll just be like spending like 30 minutes to myself, put a timer and be like, okay, something like that, but like for realsies, like I just couldn't stop wanting to come to the parallel. I like the one-on-one session. Like especially when I'm trying to learn mixing myself. I'm like, okay, like what are good questions? What are things how to sound different? Because especially whenever I first started trying to mix, I overlapped my doubles too hard, and I'll just add more doubles thinking it's gonna sound more clear. No, it's just gonna make you sound more blurry.
Bro, I think that's the one thing I'm never gonna learn is engineering. It's too much.
It is too much.
I started learning the production shit. I'm kind of sort of getting the hang of it a little bit. I do the music. I started doing the videos and the podcast and all that type of shit. I started looking at the engineering and watching people do it, and I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll pay for this for the rest of my life. I'm all right, bro.
But yeah, I felt that.
That shit looks like so much work.
It is so much work. These guys, they're fucking monsters. I don't even know how else to explain it.
And they're slept on. Like, they're so important for the song, bro. They be making the song.
Appreciate your engineers.
100%. And producers, man. Would they be... I feel like I said this in a couple episodes ago. It pissed me off that, like, I'm a Spotify user. I hate that when I go on Spotify, I can't see who produced or engineered a song. You know how on the mobile app, you scroll down onto the credits and it'll say the artist's like government name as the writer, and then it'll say like just EKM. And I'm like, what about the producer, the engineer, the recording engineer?
I like that Apple
I
does
credit
that better.
everybody. Yeah. So I'm like, why the fuck don't the credits show up public?
And that's what shows up on DistroKid too.
Yeah, hell
it
yeah.
is mandatory that you do that. And I'm like, and credits is like the most fundamental thing that I was be talking about.
Hell
like at the end of the day, that's what you kind of look for is like, okay, you got your masters, but like you're adding to people's resume, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real shit.
And I think that's like one of the coolest things ever.
Yeah. Imagine if you were getting on Indeed to like fucking apply for a job and all your shit was blocked like that because the app decided not to show them. Like, I'd be pissed. That's their resume.
Bro, I'll be so pissed.
I'll be mad when I'm going on there because I'm a nerd about the music shit. So a lot of times I'll hear a song and I'll be fucking with the beat and I'm like, oh, who produced this? I gotta tap in with their other shit. Can't even find it on Spotify.
That's why I also hate about YouTube low key, because like I appreciate everyone that really do be trying their best and like make something, try to put it out so it can get the monetization.
Yeah.
But like, put your Instagram handles out, you know, put your like Gmail, something, your BeatStars, especially your BeatStars. I'll tap in on BeatStars.
Artists, podcasts, everybody in town. I swear to God, that's something I've been kind of, I don't want to say flexing, but I've been kind of saying for like 2 years. I feel like I'm one of the only motherfuckers in town that everything I drop, you gonna go on my YouTube, EKM, and Wichita Promo. Check out the descriptions.
Check out the
That motherfuckers be long as hell. I'll be typing shit out, man. I'll be linking everybody's socials, where you can find their music, where you can find this and that, how you can tap in with the next episode and shit. Man, I go in everybody's in town and it's empty.
Yeah.
Credit your people, man.
Credit your people. That's why I try to put on my music videos too. Because like I be asking my homies like, hey, like I'm gonna make sure y'all put credits on this. Like do you guys have a special name or like and like my homie Taylor, my homie John, they really amazing dudes for helping me out with my first music videos. I'm hoping to tap in more on like one of my other favorite artists, but also a hard worker, Bombo at 333 Studios.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Shout out. Yeah.
I want to get a podcast in with them because I've never met him yet.
Oh, he's super cool, dude. He works really well with and like he kind of guides people in. You know what I'm saying? He really he likes to punch stuff in. He honestly makes the experience easy and stuff, and like I like his music videos. He does like the fisheye style. And stuff.
Them shits is hard, bro. Hell yeah. I seen a lot of the homies and shit be going up there and shit too, or a lot of the artists and shit in town I fuck with. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely tap in with 333 Studios. Make sure y'all tap in. Y'all gonna see an episode with them soon, I swear. Yeah, man. What do you think about like the growth in Wichita's music scene?
Oh, I think it's going amazing.
It's going crazy, bro.
Like of course there's always rough edges and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I this is why another reason why I've been trying to really network, because I want to find ways to help, you know, like whether it be like simple stuff and like cover art. I make my own cover art, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's one of the skills that I've been trying to utilize better. But yeah, like I love everyone's growth. Like hippie K,
going crazy.
HI double motherfucking PY to the K,
going
man.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, like I'm definitely a huge fan of him. Like,
hell yeah,
blowing up like crazy. Yeah,
hell yeah. I feel like even just the consistency and in the music, like it's so much shit coming out now in Wichita. It's a new album or single every 2-3 days.
Everywhere we
shit
go,
going
too.
crazy.
And whenever I went to the Twista show, I saw more artists there, and I thought that was really amazing.
Hell yeah, they had some fire on that lineup too, man. Keontre, Young and Vils, Gritta T, Hippie. It was some crazy shit going on in there.
And definitely being at Humble Greatness shows, It's definitely one of the best places to be tapping in with other artists.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I found out who Willie Two Times was.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hey.
Seeing him live, that was awesome.
We got a song coming up together called That shit's hard. That shit goes crazy. We got I Ain't New to This out now right now. That shit goes crazy. Willie goes, man. I like that Willie, I liked his music since I first heard him in the beginning. But in the beginning, I feel like he was on a lot more of them like kind of Detroit type of tracks, you know?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And he was killing that shit. But then when he switched and kind of got on this like smooth, like Larry June Currency kind of vibe, I was like, oh man, this fits perfect.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like that's exactly the bag I like hearing him in. He fit that shit so well.
I love how that's everyone's vibe right now. Like, cause there's too much chaotic. I'm gonna do this. And it's all respect. You know, we're all tough guys. You know what I'm saying? But like, how we trying to up our mindset? You know what I'm saying? Because one of the most gangster things is just getting your guap up. So like, and then I think that's an amazing vibe. I try to like not try to be such a copycat. I don't know, like, because like that spectrum of like, okay, there's inspiration and then there's trying to be original. Yeah. And I'm trying to. I like the southern styles of trap beats. You know, I like Key Glock's flow. I like Strim and Ruby's flow, especially. They got some iconic verses. I like Ramirez's sound. That's where I definitely like to look for my beats. Like the Player's Manual is a classic.
Yeah.
So like around that style, like I know that I think Germ's from Florida. Who goes from Florida?
Yeah. Germ goes crazy. Yeah. Hell yeah. I used to listen to Germ and Ramirez heavy back in the day. I fuck with them. Hell yeah.
The bootleg tape, bro. Oh my goodness, that shit went hard.
Hell yeah. Man, I think it's cool that Wichita is kind of growing in the sense too, like it's a lot more big artists coming to the city. Especially with like, I think in literally 2-3 weeks that Somewhere Fest is coming back again. They got like Big X and all these people coming.
Oh yeah, I think it's crazy. Big X is coming.
Yeah. Shit, last year it was like Vince Staples and Killer Mike and shit. I'm like, damn, these are names I never would have thought I would have like in my city.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I never would have thought that like Vince Staples was gonna be performing here. Like, what the fuck? Like Killer Mike? Like what?
I know it's like a really hard thing, especially depending on the venue and stuff. Yeah. For like, and which is why like Tech Nine, like he really comes into the city, try to work things out. Yeah. Like and that's why the city loves him, because he just wants to come and communicate.
Bro, Tech Nine be showing so much love to Wichita. I pulled up and saw him live one time for free at a basketball game at WSU.
I remember that. I wish I went to that, man.
That shit's crazy. I was in there with Humble, and I was like, I was just thinking in my head, like, I've never even been like a huge Tech Nine fan. I fuck with Tech Nine, but that's not like one of my inspirations. Right. I pulled up because I was like, this shit don't happen. Like, we don't get big artists like that. It's free. I'm in there. So I went, and I was just thinking the whole time, like, this motherfucker's like massively famous. Why the fuck is he doing this?
Because he's like ICP, man.
He be showing love, man.
Yeah, love and family. That's what he's about.
Yeah, I fuck with him for that. Like I was thinking about that the whole time I was watching him. Because I don't know the music super well, so I'm like vibing out to it. But everybody else is singing and like getting into it. And watching that, I was like, this is fire. He's doing all this shit for these people for completely free, just cause. That's fucking crazy, bro. Like he's so successful. He don't have to do that. Like, that's fire.
I thought that was fire. I really wish I went to see it. I saw him at the Cotillion, and literally the fan, this is like, the fan base is a huge representation of who you are as an artist. Yeah. Because you got like a group of people literally like making a way for a person on a wheelchair, or like trying to get him up front, because like that's what he was asking for. He was like, hey, he's all the way in the back, and it is amazing experience to be at his one of his shows.
Yeah. Who do you think is like some current artists that would sell well here in Wichita? Because I think that's a big issue, is they bring artists here and tickets don't sell too well. Who do you think are some people? Because I know I have promoters in town that watch the podcast, and they even hit me up sometimes and say, oh, what do you think about this dude? Would it sell well here or not? And I'm like, not really.
Famous?
Like, they be hitting me up and asking like, oh, who should we bring to the city that'll like perform well here? And I'm like, it's kind of tough, because in Wichita you got to deal with security. You got to deal with all this like extra bullshit. It's tough, man.
Man, I want to say bring back Kevin Gates because I know he sold.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do feel like
I'm
Kevin
trying
Gates
not to
makes some money here.
overthink it, I guess, because
Yeah.
because I don't want to just be like, oh, bro, bring Suicide Boys over here. They'll. Oh, the
I do
cotillion.
actually. Now that you say that, though, I do think Suicide Boys could like do some numbers out here.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
lot of
and
Suicide Boys fans
one of
here.
the things I was surprised about, City Morgue was going to do
Yeah.
at the Cotillion. I thought I heard it got canceled or something like that. I was
Ah,
super
yeah,
surprised.
yeah, I could
I,
see
I,
that.
I wanted to go to that so bad. I thought that was super cool.
Yeah,
Like the like I think there would be like a lot of trap metal people that would be coming through.
yeah,
Other than them, I think Ramirez and Night Vel. I think they would sell. I think that would be pretty cool.
yeah. Hell yeah! It's always crazy to me that everybody like skips over us. I'll be having to drive to like OKC or Kansas City, Lawrence to like see a show. And I'm like, I feel like we could have sold this in town too.
Oh yeah, because like I'd be looking at because like everyone will have like really big tour dates,
Yeah,
and that's what I've noticed, especially 2025. A lot
yeah.
of people are moving right now, and I'd be like, man, anywhere but Wichita. What is going
It's
on?
crazy, bro. Cause I be looking. I understand it. At the same time, it's a population thing and a where they see their fans are listening from and shit and the analytics. I understand all that, but I just be looking at it. No hate to like Lawrence, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know Lawrence is a college city. It's big. You know, got a lot of young people there and shit. So do we.
So yeah.
So every time I'm driving up to a show there to go see like fucking, Mike, who I love, fucking all these people, I just seen like Denzel Curry and Kenny Mason
Oh
came like
man.
all around us and like all that shit. Every time I'm like, bro, why couldn't we could have sold that shit here
definitely
if
should
they
have
just had
named
the right
Denzel
promotion,
I should have thought about Denzel Curry.
Bro,
God
that
damn
shit
it.
would go so
He
crazy.
is also one of my inspirations. I don't know why I
Yeah.
didn't think of him.
I was so upset I didn't get to see him and Kenny Mason together. I love Kenny Mason's music right now, and Denzel was one of the like early inspirations. That would have been a crazy show.
Oh, that would have been so crazy.
Yeah.
I just started tapping into Kenny Mason.
Whew. That
His something's different.
I
Like,
think it's called Angel Eyes, the album he dropped.
mhm.
Oh my god, that shit is perfect. Like song all the way through every song. That shit's
Sonically
perfect.
perfect. Yes.
Oh my god, I love that shit. Man, what you got coming up? I know you say you working on this tape.
The I got the krappyDaMfDogg Odyssey mixtape Volume 1. It's going to come in 3 parts, but we're going to focus on this first one.
Yeah.
I wanted to come up with a concept because like I thought the cover art, I thought the name fit very, very well.
Yeah.
I was really taking my time with it. I knew I was going to take my time with it. All dark, gritty songs with Suicide Boys samples, like I said, I hit up Drag for a couple of beats. He was super cool to slide through for those. Like, I can't wait for the drop. I'm super excited. I get a little too ahead of myself, but that's on me. But other than that, yeah, like, I just need to get the couple of features run down. I asked Bandini to hop on one of the tracks, so I'm hoping to get back to him on that.
Yeah. Bandini, man, he one of the hardest artists in the city.
He's one of the hardest artists in the city.
Bandini goes crazy. I think you were there, but it might have been a different one. I know you were at one of them because I've done 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a set at the Lions Lounge that Bandini did.
Yeah, I was at that one. I was at the June one.
So I'm gonna keep it 1,000 right now. We got legal. ICT Exotics. Shout out to ICT Exotics. They sell this THC syrup, right?
That's what's up. Yeah.
I drank a whole fuck ton of THC syrup before that, like more than I should have.
But
I didn't know how to dose it yet. I had just got the shit. I poured it into a Sprite. I was like, this don't look like that much. So I poured it, and then I drank the whole bottle, and then I was supposed to perform and shit. I was gone on that stage.
Oh my!
But at the end, it was me and then Bandini, and I got off that stage so fucked up, and I stood there like wobbling back and forth, listening to Bandini's smooth ass set and that beautiful lighting of that venue.
Oh man,
That was one of the most magical sets I ever seen in my life, man. So shout out to Bandini.
Shout out to Bandini. Yeah, no,
That
for
shit
real.
was crazy.
That's how I got into his music in the first place, because like he did a collab with Rail G.
Yeah.
And I thought that was one of the most like vibiest things I could listen to.
Yeah, that
like
shit was
regular
hard.
show is probably still one of my most favorite songs out of that whole like, oh my goodness, that's such a fucking vibe.
Yeah. It's crazy. Bandini, He got a project that he just dropped not that long ago. That's incredible to me. It's got let me look it up because he got wild titles.
I know.
I can't
I
say.
know it's
I don't even know what the fuck.
Citro or something like that.
Yeah, here you go.
Folier.
Oh my god. So Indigo Moon went crazy.
That was
And
like
then,
one of the first projects I listened to. Yeah.
the new one is the like Fiorano Circuit Drafts. That shit goes hard. But that the moon is indigo, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that's a perfect
I
album.
wish people told me that dropped sooner because I think I found that project at a perfect time because it was like
Yeah.
my birthday whenever I found it on my Spotify and I think any music dropped around November is a vibe.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, man. Bandini, one of them artists, he can damn near get on anything. He's just so smooth. It works
So
on
smooth.
everything he goes on.
That's why I'm really excited to get this collab going with him
Hell yeah.
because I thought it was a perfect beat and I thought the concept would be nice.
Yeah.
I know with traditional mixtapes, it's just mostly going off with a collab and just talking your shit and like that's pretty much that's still one of the essential things on the mixtape. I'm just
Hell
talking
yeah.
my shit. I just got a little story to tell with it.
Hell yeah, man. Shit, we at about the 40-minute mark, man. I don't think I got too many more questions. Is there anything you want to talk about or say to the people?
Much peace, love, and happiness, I guess.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. I like to end off every podcast the same way with anybody who's from the city, man. So to exit out of here, put the people onto some local shit. It could be literally anything from clothes, venues, music, tattoos, anything at all, food.
Mostly I just got artists in mind. I guess tapped in with everybody that we had said, Layla, Bandini, Willie 2 times,
Yeah.
Bombo, bro. Like
Yeah.
I can't wait for your next drop, for real, for real. Shout out 33 Studios, shout
Yeah.
out Sirius, shout out Lil Semi,
Hell yeah.
Muddy Water Clothes. I've been wanting to
Hell
go there
yeah,
sometime.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, they go crazy. We could do the shout outs all day. That's the crazy part.
That is the crazy part.
Every time I do that, I think at the end, I'm like, damn, I forgot about this dude. Say it at the next episode. You could do that shit for hours. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, shout out Artist Unknown and Plainview Kid. Thank
Hell yeah.
y'all for real and Parallel.
Yeah, for sure. Man, shit, I appreciate y'all for listening. I appreciate you for sitting down with me, bro.
Bros, appreciate
Hell
it.
yeah,
man.
Hey, we gonna definitely get another in one day, bro. You know, this is just the first one, so yeah.
I like that.
I'm a link all your stuff below, make it real easy for everybody to find you. Like I say, you know, I'll be putting work in the descriptions. So
Absolutely.
that shit gonna be good, man. Make sure y'all check them out. Appreciate y'all for listening.
Whoop whoop.